Hi everyone! So I wanted to do a little video about my focus books for going forward. I don't have the kind of video at the beginning of the year where I've got like 25 books for 25 or anything else. I think 25 would be too much for me. I don't think I would color in them so much through the year. So instead, I've got fewer books that I really would like to be my focus books going forward. I also have the idea for that is linked to my InFocus series videos that will contribute to my focus books going forward, which I'll explain as we go. So first of all, my focus books that I have from last year and continuing color in them are two books. A mandala book, so I've got one mandala book and I want to keep it that way. So once I finish this one, I pick some other mandala book that will be my focus book, but for now it's Astro Mandalas, which is great because this is not a thick book with like hundreds of mandalas in it. It has 21 images, and I also, as you can see, I've got a little tally here of how many I've done, but I crossed the 3 of them, so for me it's gonna have 18 images because the 3 in here are those pages which are mandalas are really small and the details are so tiny that I'm not sure if I really want to bother with it. I think it's, you know, my eyes are not that great. So I don't think I will be doing those 3. So I crossed those pages and I'm not counting them because I'm not going to be doing them. But I've got quite a few of the mandalas from the 18 that I want to do in here, as you can see. So I think it's pretty reasonable to expect that maybe by the end of the year or very beginning of next year, this book will be finished. And yeah, hopefully. So that's my mandala book there. Until I finish it, it will remain the focus books as far as mandalas goes. The next one that I really have quite a few pages in is Zodiac Witches by Deborah Miller. Again, there probably always be a Deborah Miller book that I will have in my focus books. And this is the one that I really want to finish. I've got quite a few in here. There are 31 images and I think I'm 1/3 or just past 1/3 in this book. So there's a quite few pages done in here. So I want to continue with this book until it's finished. Oops, is it? No. As you can see, there are many colored pages in here. The beginning in particular, I've got a lot of pages there. So yeah, Zodiac Witches will remain the focus book until I finish it. And I think there is only just one more that I want to like finish. And this is the book that I just picked out because I wanted to pick one mythographic that I will focus on more than others. And recently I was gifted Artist's Vote, which is a beautiful book. It kind of stands out from other mythographics. It has 3 contributors, which are Joseph Katimbang, Fabiana Atanasio, and Alessandra Fusi. And I have not colored in this one yet because I had a body color in another mythographic book this month. But I want this to be my focus book and I will keep it. And one day, hopefully, I will be able to finish it. So that is my 3rd focus book that I eventually would like to finish. So why I'm saying them, because the rest of them, and I've got 4 at this point, might have a slightly different focus, which is why I'm calling them books to focus on and then not books to finish. So I wanted, I've done this series of videos, which is called InFocus, when I show books by artists that are maybe a little bit less known. They're not unknown probably, but they may be less known and less appreciated. And I want to kind of promote them as artists as much as I can, because I think artists, human artists, need us right now. And to continue in that spirit, if you like, I want to keep adding one of the books of the artists in InFocus series that I will be doing from now on. So from this year, I'm doing the videos now every other month. So I will be adding one book to the InFocus books and keeping that book and coloring in it for a year. In that kind of system, if you like, my first focus book will be by Maria Brzozowska, and that's Enchanted Forest coloring book. So this book will remain my focus book until January next year. And then, I might decide to continue until I finish it. But if I don't want to, I'll pick another book from InFocus artists to focus on for a year. So definitely this book will be with me for a year. Maybe longer, it depends how I feel about it. So for now, I've got 4 pages in here, which is not bad considering that it kind of got into the rotation in January. So those are the pages that I finished in this book. It's a very, very cute book, very quirky as well. I love the artist style. It has mostly animals in it. There are little characters as well, like fairies and little witches and so on. But they kind of, this is lovely. I love this page. I have to do this page. But it's mostly animals. It has black background. So again, like pages like this can be quite quick because the background is done for you. Some are more complex than others. So I think those two are fairly simple, but this one may be more complex because you've got a lot of grass in here and other things, or like this one, other elements. So lovely book. I really appreciate the artist's style and I want to continue in it. So I've got 4 pages. I think this book has got something like 30 pages, or I don't actually know how many. And it's not important, but it will remain my focus book for this year until January 2026, at least. Maybe longer, who knows. So that was the artist that I featured in January, hence her book will be with me for a year, ending next January. And then in March, so this month that I'm filming it, I featured another artist, Italian artist Barbara Pellizzoli, and her portrait book, Art Nouveau inspired coloring book. I just did that and I colored a page. So Barbara's book is going to remain my focus book until March next year. So hopefully you can see how that's gonna roll. This book has 2 sets of images. And again, I don't know how many it has because I didn't count, but I will continue to color in it for a year. See, 2 times images. It's beautiful. You can see the full flip through on my channel in the latest InFocus video. I did this page. So this is my first page in this book, and I hope to do many, many more for the upcoming year. So that's my second book from this year that I will continue to color in. Now, my next InFocus video will be in May, and I pick the book from the artist to continue for a year, and so on and so forth. So that's this year's artists. And then, because I haven't done it in a previous year this way, but also I've done the videos for pretty much every month, almost every month in previous 2 years. So there's a lot of artists. I'll pick one from each year. I don't want to have loads of books, because then, you know, the possibility or probability that I will color in them very often is going to be lower. The less books I have, the more I can concentrate on them. So I pick one artist from first year of InFocus videos and another from the second year, and then next year I'll pick some others. So I pick from the first year I've done InFocus videos, I pick Annie Valkvist, and I picked her book 3, which is a new book. So this is just came out, and I don't have any completed pages here because it's a fairly new book. I did color in Annie Valkvist's book 2, but because this one is new and it's awesome, I picked this one so I can make some progress, hopefully, in this beautiful little book of Annie's for a year. So I will change the artists probably from the previous years in January. Such a cool book. So yeah, I'm hoping to do quite a few pages through the year in Annie's book 3. So that would be my artists for this year from the first year of InFocus videos. And from a second year, I picked Visan Ong. And I picked a Coloring Heaven one of hers because I would like also have one of the Coloring Heavens that I've got like a lot more images done. I've got 2 pages done in here, which is this last one, which is the Merlin, and there's another one in here that I've done previously. And there's a lot of pages. There are 40 and I only have 2, so I better get on it. But it's a beautiful beautiful book, and I really would like to make some progress in it. So Visan Ong will be my artist from a second year of InFocus videos. So those will be the books that I will concentrate on during the upcoming year. You will see them changing in the future. For this year, you will only see the books being added as the videos for InFocus series come out. There will be books, how many left? There'll be 4 more books added to this little pile this year. But then from January, some of them will begin to change going forward in 2026. So I think it makes it a little bit more exciting for me. I kind of get bored with the same books, coloring the same books all the time. So I like to exchange them a little bit. But at the same time, I want to have books that I have more than 1 or 2 pages done, and I want some, to have some progress in them. So this is going to be my system going forward, if you like. And I hope that you will enjoy seeing pages as I progress in each one of those books. So this will be my system for the upcoming years, really, that I'm going to go with in terms of books that I'm going to focus on. And I hope you enjoy seeing completed pages in those books. And for some reason, my voice is going now. I have no idea why. So I better finish now. And I thank you so very much for watching the video, and I will see you shortly. Bye.